Welcome. Today we are here to have a very serious conversation. Something that defines my life. Something that just changes my outlook on the whole universe. Made up by a series of events that brought me to where I am now. I want to share with you my journey into the world of K-pop. Anyway, fun, yeah. I consider myself like a baby stan. Like, it's only been about, give or take, 7 or 8 months since I've started standing. And it's great. I love it here. I'm never moving out of here. It's just on the next level, you know.
Don't do it. I'm on the next level.
Anyway. So the big question is, how did it all start? Well, it all started with a song. 2 songs. Was it BTS, you may ask? No, it was not. Was it Blackpink, you may ask? No, it was not. It was Friday by IU featuring Jang Yi-jung from the Modern Times album that came out in 2013.
The internet taken away from you, you are a danger to society.
Why was I listening to that in 2020? I was Spotify stalking one of my friends on Spotify, like one does, you know?
Okay, let's move on.
And I was on one of her albums called The Monster Energy of Music, you know, the little like groovy one. And that song came on and I was done. I was hooked. I was obsessed, you know? It was that song, and it was It's You by Sam Kim and Zico. Obsessed. I listened to it 24/7. Did I know it was K-pop? No.
You better talk to before I do, because I'm hurting feelings.
Was it the most relevant songs of the time? Not really. Did I stan anyone yet? No, that's coming later. Now, to give you a bit of context, I was a bit of an elitist. You might say, like, this was a time where I, you know, only watched music theory videos on YouTube. I also only listened to jazz and classical. Like, I felt like, oh, like, I can't like pop music or like songs are on the radio because I was uncultured. That's why, actually.
No, I don't think you understand.
I'm disgusting.
That's the reason why. But we have grown, so don't hate me now. Like, I wouldn't even listen to the radio. It was bad. I was becoming like a toxic elitist, a music elitist, and that's not it. We're not doing that. Anyway, back to my discovery. After listening to these 2 songs, a little like more songs got onto my recommended, you know. I was on the more K R&B, like K indie side, you know, like not really, like I was just listening to good music, you know, like the language didn't really matter to me at that point. I didn't really know it was K-pop.
That's so upsetting.
I was a little bit dumb. I didn't really like look into it that much. And most of you don't know this, but Luke Chang, my my king, my savior, my everything.
Don't stay up too late, but I gotta let you know that you've been on my mind. How do I tell you I'm still paranoid you'll leave?
Luke Chang, if you're watching this, I love you. Anyway, so Luke Chang listened to Crush. So if you're looking at my Spotify playlist right now, my first 4 songs are Friday by IU. It's You by Sam King and Zico. And None by Crush. And then it's Fall by Crush.
The flavor.
What else is there to say? Anyway, as I was listening to Spotify, I was like looking into more about like, oh, like this genre of music pretty good, and I was like, oh, this is K-indie, this is K-R&B, this is K-pop. Oh, this is kind of fun, kind of funky fresh. And then out of nowhere, one song came onto my recommended, the playlist radio. I was just like chilling on this playlist radio, and then right now I was on like the cusp of K-pop, right? I was cruising, you know. I was like taking a nice little joyride, like in a car, you know, just like going around, and then boom, this song, right? Heart Attack by Loona from the Chew solo album hit me like a semi truck. If this is me, this is the song. Like fully, I was done. I was deceased. I did not exist anymore. I was done. We're done. And you know how I say I was on the cusp of the K-pop world? I was thrown right in the mix. I was like learning how to swim, and then they threw me in the ocean.
I am so powerful. My mind, it amazes me sometimes.
That's how it was. Fighting to survive. Right? And then from there, I was hooked. I watched all the music videos, studying it better than I have studied anything in my life, okay? The Looniverse, super interesting, super complex, better than my chemistry homework. And from there, I was thrown into meme channels. I was watching interviews.
I like girls.
Generation.
Yeah, girls' generation. And
I was listening to new artists. Groups covering other groups. You know, more songs coming up on my recommended, and most importantly, I got introduced to Stanning. At that point, Stan Loona. Anyway.
Getting tired now though to me.
I was a stan. I was done. They got me. They really did. Like before I was into like the not like the most popular, like the more vibey K-R&B side, and then I got thrown into the K-pop side, and that was just another world. The whole culture is just so interesting, and it's just so diverse in a way where it's like, yes, like K-pop is considered one genre, but there's so many like subgenres and different sounds that come from it. Like it's so interesting. I love it so much.
Realized that actually this is serious stuff.
You know, when you learn something new, there's always like a period of time where you're just like accelerating very quickly. You're learning lots of new things. So as I was learning literally everything there is to know about the K-pop industry, just so I could keep up with all these other stans that have been doing this for several years, right?
Wait a minute, hold on.
I was speedrunning my whole my whole career. There was you get to see the not so nice sides of K-pop.
And when I got there, I just felt, nah, this is not for me.
Like a little bit of a toxic community, you know, like 90% of the community, they're like supportive, they're fun, they're funny, you know, they have a great sense of humor, you know, like fanfic writers, they're included in that, you know, they're good. Some fanfic's really good. Maybe I should read some. Maybe that should become a series.
Okay, let's move on.
But it's just like that 10% that just needs to chill out a little bit, you know? I mean, there's like the Western stigma, like, I don't know why, but as someone who was on both sides, there's a lot of stigma about like liking K-pop, because like, oh, like it's just another K-pop stan, you know?
That's so upsetting.
Another thing that's kind of intense is like crazy fans, like the ones who like stalk their idols or like get their phone numbers or go to their house. Like, can we not? I feel like a lot of people forget that idols are also humans as well.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
You know, like I get that they're a lot of the times extremely attractive. I get a lot of the times they have this image of being perfect, but they're still humans. They still like their privacy, you know? Like, can we just respect that? On another note of idols being humans, a lot of this is kind of a controversial topic, so please don't cancel me, but I feel like a lot of people have a very strong opinions on what idols can or cannot do, which like is kind of insane. Like, we know them, we don't know them personally, you know? Like, who are we to say, oh, you're not allowed to date anyone? Sorry about that, you know? Or like, it's such a big scandal when like someone like dates someone, or they break up, or they start a new relationship. Like, bruv, don't you have a life to live?
No, I don't think you understand.
I'm disgusting.
Like, you know? And like, when they like make the smallest mistake, it's like the biggest scandal in the world. Like, you can't expect someone to be perfect 24/7, you know? We've all had our bad days, we've all felt uncomfortable, we've all done something we regret, and that's what being a human is, you know? Like, you can't just remove that part from your life once you become famous. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And like, idols are still humans. That's all I just want to say. They're allowed to make mistakes, and they're allowed to have some privacy. So let's treat people with kindness, please.
She's got a point.
My life as a stan at the moment, I'm ready to paint the town with Loona. Red Velvet's having a comeback, and I can cry. I literally love them so much. I have ascended to the next level with aespa. You want some good advice? Stream Advice by Taemin, and I'm getting drunk on alcohol free by Twice. don't like JYP, but he did a great job on the song, and I can't be mad at that. I am being fed quality content this summer, and I will bask in it. I will be there. Final thoughts: listen to what you want, do what you want. It's your body, it's your choice, but don't knock it till you try it, you know? It's like when you were younger and you refused to eat something new, and your mom was like, just try it, and you were like, no, it's disgusting, even though you've never tasted it before. It's the same thing. How do you know? How do you know it's not good? How you know?
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Anyway, I just want to thank Mike's Mike for sponsoring this video. He didn't sponsor this video. Wait, let me say that again. For posting his video about his thoughts of becoming a K-pop stan, because I was like, dang, he has a wonderful point, and I thought I should share my experiences as well. So Mike's Mike, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I love you. So thank you so much for being an icon, period. And that's all. I hope you all have a wonderful day.